everybody, welcome to Live at
Hello.
5. It is Tuesday, May the 31st, and we have a very special guest from
our favorite show.
Theo Stockman from American Psycho. So he will be coming in shortly.
Starting final week of performances.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Sad.
We're
so
devastated.
Sad. We'll get to that. Boo!
We're not happy.
Wait, boo!
Yeah,
Oh,
quite.
no.
No.
Anyway, it's bad.
Go through
We're
the
not
whole
happy.
spectrum
We're not
of
happy about
noises.
this, but we're glad Theo's here.
We're very glad that Theo's here. All right, it's been confirmed that Lin-Manuel Miranda will be starring opposite Emily Blunt in Mary Poppins Returns, which is a sequel to the 1964 movie, out on December the 25th, wait for this, 2018.
So at Christmas, 2.5 years,
Yes.
on Christmas, you can see this movie.
Yes.
And Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman are writing songs,
exactly.
right?
And Lynn is going to be playing a street lamplighter named Jack. And it's going to
Is
be...
he related to that other guy?
I don't know. It's going to be set in Depression-era London.
Okay.
And Jane and Michael, the little kids, are all grown up.
Oh.
So they
Okay.
must have kids or something.
Okay, and it's directed by Rob Ashford.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did Into the Woods with Emily Blunt.
Yeah, exactly. So it all
Right.
sort of
Yeah.
interlinks.
Cool.
Also, this is interesting, another filming news, but sort of stage as well. Michael Grandage is going to direct Guys and Dolls on screen. He's a big Broadway director.
No, he directed like my favorite Guys and Dolls, the one with Jane Krakowski in London. He directed
Exactly.
that, and Ewan McGregor. That was a great production.
Great production. So he's going to be doing that on the big screen. And I don't know if this is time to start speculating about Rebel Wilson, because she, of course, is playing Miss Adelaide in the West End in London this summer, because we have to go and see her.
But I want Jane Krakowski to do it.
Okay.
Sorry.
She'd be fabulous.
I liked it. It
God,
was
she'd be
good.
so good.
It was good.
She's so good.
Somebody
Okay.
said, other than Tuck closing, did you have a nice weekend?
Well,
Yeah, we were at the Tuck closing. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna interrupt.
That's all right.
Somebody wrote Theo.
Theo!
Woo!
That was Theo.
Sneak peek.
Okay, Grocers. Waitress is finally a member of the Millionaires Club. Ryan McPhee was on fire with his puns today in the Grocers story, so I suggest you have a quick look at that. This is also interesting. First look at Harry, Ginny and Albus Potter in Cursed Child.
Right.
So
Nice.
that's out.
Yeah, what is it? It's like a photo.
It's a photo.
And then I saw the front of house is like up. It looks kind
It's
of cool.
huge. Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
it's at the Palace Theatre in London, which is the best front of house in London. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. You'd
Yeah.
recognise it if you saw it in photos. And it's had some amazing shows in there, including Les Miserables,
Right.
of course, for years and years and years. Anyway, it's going in there, and it's very Victorian and Gothic, so it sort of works with the whole
You're gonna
Harry
go see
Potter
it, right?
thing. I hope so. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to go and
Everybody has
introduce
to
some.
see
I
it.
want to live a little
Can't
bit.
get a ticket.
I got a bit of a one-on-one moment with some castmen.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I think so.
Sure.
You know, summer trip. Odds and Ends today, Stars in the Alley, final lineup is put in there. Also, this was fun. I think you put
That
this.
photo.
Bette Midler and Carol
I
Channing.
love that. I love that photo. Bette Midler said she met a unicorn last week, and it's a photo of her and Carol Channing. And now, of course, she went to see Carol Channing, I guess, to learn the role of Dolly Levi, correct?
Oh, yes,
You think she got like training from
Tips.
Carol Channing? Like,
Tips from the top.
I don't know. I mean, that's
I
pretty
know,
exciting.
That's
You
very
know, it's just
exciting.
nice that she's already honoring that history. you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Tuck Everlasting, final vlog from Andrew.
Oh yeah, Adrian and Bulger. You know the timing. You know we do these 8-week
Yeah.
vlogs, and the timing is tricky sometimes. And this one, the final episode was the final week at Tuck Everlasting. So check that out.
So there we go.
Andrew did a great job.
He did do a great job.
The whole time of that vlog run.
Right.
So is it time for me to leave?
I think it's time for you to go
Are you
and
gonna,
to bring
are you
in
gonna cry
Theo
about?
Stockman.
Are you gonna cry about American
I've
Psycho
got quite a lot of
closing?
makeup on today, so that might go a bit wrong.
All right, say his name.
Theo Stockman from American Psycho. Welcome.
Should I clap for myself?
You can clap for yourself. Thank you for being here
My
today.
pleasure. Oh, this is a very delicate chair.
Now,
Okay.
you've obviously not been listening enough to Paul Wontorek and myself, because
I want
I'm
more.
talking to the fans here, because we've been going on about how American Psycho is our favourite sort of musical of the spring season.
Me too.
What happened?
Well, the old guard, as they say, didn't quite get it. And even though audiences and fans freaked out about it,
I walked past the theatre the other day and it was buzzing. I think it was in
yeah,
intermission.
people are lined up, and we never had really bad houses.
Yeah,
It's just,
it's just the way of the world.
it's tough material.
Broadway is brutal.
She
Now
is
it
brutal.
closes on June the 5th, but get yourself to the theatre before then.
Come to us. We
and
want to
have a
see
look
you.
at it. In all seriousness, how is it backstage right now? Because obviously you've announced. Is it bittersweet, tough?
Yeah, we all love each other so
Yeah.
much is the tough part, because, it's such a intense show, and it would be easy for the vibe backstage to also be intense and dark, but we all just get along so well, and it's such a ridiculous crew of people, and humorous crew of people that, I don't know, we're kind of propping each other up and just enjoying it.
So also, you're doing some crazy stuff on stage.
Yeah.
Have you had any mishaps, sort of on stage mishaps with it? Because
last night, actually.
Blood. Really? What happened?
Oh my! Were you guys there for that? No. Okay. It's the press people are over there. So our show's all tracked because it's an electronic score, and there were some Fleet Week people in the front rows, some sailors, some seamen.
They weren't all in white, were they?
They were in white. And,
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
No, it's going. They're very sweet and they loved the show. And at the beginning of Killing Spree, instead of Ben singing "Hey pretty girl," he sang "Hey pretty sailor," and everyone applauded and laughed.
Course, yeah.
But then because of the applause, something got messed up with the track. Like our music director, it got off somehow, and basically 3 versions of Killing Spree were playing at the same time. So it was like a remix of Killing Spree, and we were just kind of sidestepping for like 7 minutes. But it was great. So come see the show. It's always a surprise.
Always a surprise. Do you have any dressing room rituals to get you into the zone? Because I mean, it's pretty intense on stage.
Yeah, I watched the other guys do like 100 sit-ups, and
I mean, you are the most beautiful cast on Broadway that we've ever seen. I mean, so ripped.
Really attractive people.
And you basically go and you think, I should be getting to the gym. I mean, it's very good incentive to
yeah,
get
well,
down.
It's forced exercise, the show, so that helps. I have to exercise.
But yes, do you have any sort of rituals to get you into the
We listen to a lot of 80s music. I dominate the iPod, and we're listening to New Order today. So.
All right, so what are your tracks of choice from New Order?
I mean, Temptation, Blue Monday, True Faith, obviously from the show, and Boys of Summer by Don Henley is one of my favorite, very 80s.
Yeah,
the only thing that makes Don Henley cool. No offense, I'm sure he's watching. He loves Broadway. And then I put a little bronzer on, and I dye my beard because I have to dye my facial hair.
Really?
Because they can't read it as well because of the lights.
Oh.
So I dye my beard.
Okay.
It's thrilling. I don't know what I'll do now that I can't dye my beard anymore.
So apart from the beard, you play Timothy Price.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love about playing Timothy Price?
Oh,
For those who know nothing, talk to them a little bit about Timothy Price.
Timothy Price is that friend who's like, we'll just go out for like one drink, and then you're there and the sun's up and you don't know who you're going home with. And he's fine the next day. He's like that friend. He works at P&P and he's Patrick Bateman's best friend. And he's a hedonist. He has gotten so far, he's so rich and successful that all he cares about is the lifestyle that comes with it. So he likes to get in trouble.
Do you have genuine business cards saying saying Timothy's name on?
I don't.
You don't.
But we have American Psycho business cards that we handed out that are actually in my bag.
You should be holding on to those.
I know.
Definitely. Now you made your Broadway debut in Hair.
Yeah.
Terrifying or liberating or both?
Liberating. You mean to get naked?
Yes.
Terrifying the first time because we were in the park. The first time we got naked, and, there's breezes, it gets chilly, but it was actually kind of amazing because the wind is blowing, and it'd be one thing if it was just me, but it was the whole cast, and we're singing freedom, and it was a very kind of empowering moment. I remember, but I was also like 22, and everyone has a good body then, so it worked out.
Excellent. Now you also got a long list of TV credits. So you're on Shades of Blue recently, but you're also on Inside Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I've been on that a couple times.
What's it like to work with her?
She's amazing. She brought me in and wrote actually a sketch for me, the AIDS sketch.
As you do.
As you do.
Did you know her before? Or
No. I just went in for some unrelated sketch that I don't think ever made it to air.
Okay.
And I did the first season. It was like the first or second episode, right before she totally blew up. And she's just really down to earth and hilarious and really loyal to, she studied at the Esper Studio. Yeah. She's a huge theatrical background. So she just calls me out of the blue and is like, you want to hang out and do a sketch? And I'm like, yeah.
You've got lots of training, haven't you? I was reading, you've got a very impressive resume.
Yeah, thanks.
So you're NYU.
I went to NYU for undergrad, and I studied at the British American Drama Academy for Shakespeare.
Can you do RP?
I'd have to take a second and
Right,
really
okay.
think
Oh,
about that.
It's fine.
It's been a while.
I was teasing.
I'm in the 80s dialect right now,
Okay,
but
then.
I'll get back to our
Alright.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
study.
I mean, I know lots of kids that are watching this. Have you got any advice to people who really want to get into acting and Broadway? Study, don't do it. I mean, it's tough, isn't it?
It's tough. It is tough, and I don't know that there is a way to do it that's correct. I know a lot of people who never went to school and have great careers. A lot of people who studied their asses off and never had any success. It really is just kind of being true to yourself and, I don't know, believing that you are a valid person and that you are a valid talent, because it's really easy to not believe that.
And you've got, I mean, you've also got lots of things going on because you're also a DJ, aren't you?
I am.
DJ Theocracy. Talk me through
Oh my
DJ
God.
Theocracy.
I don't DJ as much as I
Okay.
used to, but I first moved to New York and I started hanging out at a lot of downtown bars, and I've always been super into music, and
Yeah.
I had a weekly party that I DJ'd, and I still do it now and again, but yeah, it sort of prepared me for the American Psycho lifestyle.
Experience.
Yeah,
with
because
American
it was
Psycho.
very nightlife oriented.
Now, we like to make dreams come true at Broadway.com. Norm
Right.
Lewis spent years telling us that he wanted to headline Phantom on Broadway, and then he did.
Ooh.
So, are there any dream roles out there? I mean, I know that you've made your
man.
name. I mean, at Psycho and also American Idiot doing original shows.
Yeah.
But are there any classic shows that you'd love to do?
Oh my God. I would love to create lower harmonies and sing them with John Cameron Mitchell as Hedwig. So we'd both be Hedwig,
We
but
should
I would
share
take
Hedwig.
the lower harmonies
Okay.
and sort of just be behind him and honor him in that way.
Did you love the last production?
Yeah, I loved it. John's a friend of mine. I've known him
Okay.
for years, and yeah, that's my dream role.
That's your dream role.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, I do like to bring it back to the show.
Yes.
June the 5th. You have until June the 5th, everybody,
Sunday.
to get all these amazing songs in head. What do you hope audiences take away with them having seen American Psycho?
I hope they take away that it's okay to love divisive material, and that there's a place, I think, on Broadway for dark and different and challenging material, and material that not everyone gets, but the people that do are really take something away from it. And the people I've met through the show and who have loved the show have really touched me, and that always sounds weird, but literally. But yeah, I think we love doing it, and just take away that it's okay to make challenging art, I think.
That's
I'm
wonderful.
proud of it.
Theo Stockman, thank you so much for
My
stopping by
pleasure.
live at 5. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening.
Bye.